All right, and we are back. Welcome to another stream of Buddha and Zionics playing games poorly. Tonight, we are playing Terraria for the Worthy. And Buddha is the shittiest farmer ever. Of all time. Just look at that guard. That's just weeds, dude. That is all just fucking weeds.
I'm about to take care of it. If I can find the proper item.
But yeah, I still need a tabby for my karate gear.
Oh, that's right. That was the last thing we were working on.
Yeah, that's what we were working on before we called it last time. Um, so, anyways, the plan for tonight, I think we got some Empress Light that we want to fight. And managed to get 6 lace wings. We're probably have to do a couple at nighttime, just to get warmed up. But we want to take her on during the day and get a Terra Prisma, if at all possible. You know, best summon in the game and all that shit.
And you know how much we love our summons.
Huh. Tell me more. Alright, well, I am going to make a refill on my cup since we just started, and I'll be right back. Buddha, your primary.
Roger, roger. You're gonna join me for farming. God. No love when it comes to the goddamn water leaves. I don't remember if I actually bought Firethorn, but since I'm an idiot, even though I separated them, I couldn't remember how I... Water leaf, even though I only got 3. I was right.
Man, you haven't done anything.
What are you talking about? Took care of the weeds. Oh, that's right. That was the other thing we were, well. Yeah. Was working on fishing.
Oh yeah, you were doing
Because
blood
we
moon
wanted-
fishing.
Yeah. Wind glow.
I'm fishing.
Me and Tom Cruise. Well, I don't fish with Tom Cruise. I'd feel uncomfortable.
Alright. So at the moment, I'm going into the dungeon. Because, well, obviously I'm going into the dungeon.
You remember where to go?
Yeah, we made that lava pit.
Yeah, that is true. Didn't exactly end up working, sadly enough. Well, I think I got it to where it wouldn't destroy silver and above. I just joined red too.
Yeah. But I want to be on blue
Nighttime.
team.
Too bad. I chose first. So he's gonna be doing that. I'm gonna summon a blood moon.
I wonder if the blood moon will help with the.
It should, because it just increases general spawn rate. Okay. Now let's see if I'm a moron for staying with the summon build.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. And likely. Need to go to my transfer world and just offload some of the shit that I've been collecting. Okay. Huh? Looks like the copper is doing just fine.
Oh, I didn't think I fixed it up to that point.
Oh no, that copper disappeared. So some copper survives. Other copper does not.
Nope, I am not regretting keeping the summon build.
Worked out well for you so far?
Oh, it is just like I've seen one enemy come on screen. It's killing everything before it even gets on screen.
Skelly Commando. Which, while interesting, is not what I'm looking for. I just want a skeleton in the shape of Dragon Lee.
Only?
Only.
If only.
And the worst thing is, its drop rate isn't especially good. I think it's only maybe 10%.
Yeah, it's a pretty low drop rate.
Heavy key brand. Yeah, I got that Disney game.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah. Got the
Could
Kingdom
get into
Hearts
that
weapon.
game.
Yeah, people said it was great. I didn't see it.
Yeah, and I actually tried playing the first one like 4 times, I think, and I just never got into it.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it gets good after the first 40 hours. Then it's not good. Ooh, I see the... Bruce Lee! Tabby! Yes!
Good, you could join me for my fishing, which is not actually going too well, sadly enough.
Fine, I'll join Red Team.
Right, know your place.
Where are you fishing?
Right here. Yeah, no, dude, just stop firing and watch my... Oh, actually, now that they're inside, probably won't work out so well. But, yeah, no, these things are just... Oh, there's some off screen. I'm gonna go hunt it down real quick. Fucking hell.
To hear, I thought when you said you were having a hard time, it was because of the.
No, my fishing is not going well. Is the psychotic part? Ah, there we go. There's. No, party girl. Well, I guess that's a few less STDs.
Yeah. The nurse is gonna have some more free time.
She keeps using up my penicillin. God damn it.
Is it like a 10% chance to get a?
Fucking hell. To get the whatever it's called.
Well, to get a thing. I think that's what I was curious about.
And on that note, I do not know. What?
Here's-
What? What opened the door?
I mean,
I know enemies during Blood Moon. Fuck. Get in.
you didn't mean to come home?
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I will hold down the fort and murder things. You know, it was so hard for us to get our first money trough, and now they're just dropping like they're nothing.
Oh, you're looking for what everyone else on the planet has? Yeah, come right here.
Do 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 do. So yeah, no, the refrigerators I've been looking at. There's one that has a feature that's sort of kind of cool. It's an autofill for the water, where you put down your cup or whatever, you push the button and it'll fill it up, but it won't overfill it.
Well, like many other questions I have, I wonder how they determine that.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like fast food places have something similar, but it's probably just more of a matter of they push a specific button depending on the size.
Mm-hmm.
And then it knows how much to dispense based off the size button you clicked, you know? The hammer axe! You want a hammer axe?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I felt kind of bad after you
Apparently I'm
died.
having connectivity issues.
Your stream's going just fine.
I ran over some money and whatnot, and it just was like, what? Your money. Pick up. What? Seemed to have fixed itself. Swordfish. Don't care about the sawtooth. Don't care about the bombfish.
So are you like stockpiling?
Everything.
Yeah,
What are you asking about specifically?
the money trough.
I think I got a dozen saved up, so not really.
Okay. Master Ninja Gear! Ooh, violent Master Ninja Gear. It's like extra special Master Ninja Gear, only it's violent. Man, who's just leaving money scattered all over the place?
Beats me.
Just dropping money everywhere. No, there's certain things that's like, it's just more annoying than anything. Like, oh hey, here's a wedding dress and a veil. Hooray!
Pet the bunny, the non-explosive bunny.
Alright, so I want 4% crit hit chance on the 4% damage wouldn't be bad.
On the
Master Ninja Gear.
oh,
I could live with 4% damage.
not damage or crit. Either one will be good.
Yeah.
Totally didn't even reforge my Master Ninja Gear. Bam! Lucky Master, plus 4% critical. I'll take it.
Yeah, 4% critical would be ideal. Oh, those stupid wings are stupid expensive to reforge.
Mm-hmm.
I understand why I stuck with 4% movement speed, because they're, oh god. Movement speed again. Pet the kitty. It's adorable. 10 gold in taxes? What the fuck have you been doing, tax collector? These people have been living here rent-free for years.
Seriously, you need to stay on top of your job. And we need to keep talking to him so we actually collect it. I don't think I've talked to him in like the last 5 play sessions.
Alright, I suppose the other thing to go after would be chlorophyte. You're rocking full chlorophyte gear, right?
I can. Right now I'm rocking full Tiki gear, but that's because we're just doing general run around killing shit.
Where's the tavern keep? Did our tavern keep die?
No, he's next to your goat.
Ah,
he's going across the pumpkin patch.
Alright, so, let's see, so... Okay, so it was Valhalla that that the game or the wiki was recommending. So what's your defense on your chlorophyte shit?
Give me a sec. Okay, so I can use more. On chlorophyte shit.
Because the Valhalla's Night Breast is 24 defense with 30% increased minion damage and massively increased life regeneration. And the Valhalla Knight's Greaves is 24 defense, 20% increased minion damage and melee critical strike chance and movement speed.
Well, if we're looking at Chlorophyte, the Chlorophyte Greaves is 13 defense, increased critical chance or strike chance, increased movement speed. Chlorophyte Plate Mail is 18 defense, 5% increased damage, 7% increased critical strike chance. And then the helmet's going to be variable, but the one I have is ranged attack, which is 16% range damage, 20% chance not to consume ammo.
Alright. I guess the beetle armor is supposed to be top tier.
It is technically the highest armor that you can get without being the Moon Lord.
It takes turtle shell? No, it's not.
Well, it does take turtle shell, but also takes oh wait a minute, how do I do it?
Well, because the turtle shell armor each takes so I guess, do we have beetle shell somewhere?
We get beetle shell from killing what's his nugget? The golem. So probably be in hard mode. Hard mode animal. Run eggs. Yeah, we got 99 beetle husks in
Oh,
hard mode. It's next to the
okay.
souls of night and light.
Nice. Okay. Come here, Jeff. What does beetle armor look like? So it takes turtle armor to make it. 20 defense, 32 defense. And 23. Alright, so that gives you 52. 75 defense if you go that route.
And we're at 51 defense. Well, I'm at 51 defense right now with the Tiki armor.
And if I go Valhalla and Valhalla plus Chlorophyte Mask, that'll give me 68 defense. So it'll be 7 more defense to go beetle armor. But the beetle armor is gonna make me super sexy.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'll be right back.
Oh no, I did the math wrong. Oh. 18. 50. It's only 3 more defense. And that's if I use the shell over the scale. 8% melee and critical. 5% increased melee and critical. %, crit and movement speed. Oh shit. melee speed, increased speed. Wow, okay. I think Valhalla's is actually substantially better now that I'm looking at this.
What is it though?
Alright, so I was being dumb. I was adding the
Okay.
helmet and 2 armors together. So, like, the leggings is 18 defense, 6% increased movement speed and melee speed. And the stronger beetle shell is 5% increased melee damage and critical strike chance. The weaker one is 8% melee and critical strike, and a 6% movement speed. So that would be total 11% movement speed and 14% melee. Or no, yeah, and I don't know. But just looking at the Valhalla gear that you can get from Bill, it's 20% increased minion damage and melee critical strike chance and movement speed. And the armor is 30% minion damage and massively improved life regeneration. So I get better critical strike chance and movement speed with the Valhalla's gear.
Yeah.
It'd be slower melee, but the defense is actually so it's 24/24, and I'd be using the chlorophyte mask, which is another 6% melee critical strike chance and 16. Yeah, I'm thinking Valhalla's is better than Beetle. Just looking at this.
Uh, you are the one doing the comparing.
6% melee damage. 16% melee damage. 6% critical strike. Alright, let's just... Alright. Then... Let's do apples to apples here. So... 6% melee. Plus 23 defense for the Beetle Helm. So, and this one's 8% melee plus crit. 6% move. And 20 def. This is 5% melee plus crit. And the boots are, that is 32 def. And this is 6% move. Melee.
Derp.
I mean, I see why there's an argument here.
Or
Valhalla versus Beetle. Percent minion, melee crit, and move. So move. This is increased melee damage. Oh, you left? What happened?
I went to my transfer world so I could clear out my safe piggy bank and void bag.
All right. Well,
I'm glad that you didn't notice it the entire time, though. That gives me like a certain amount of warm fuzzy.
all right. I would like to do some. Excuse me. I would like to do some Eternia crystals, good sir. How many
What?
Eternia medals do you have?
Hold on a sec. I have 4 Eternia crystals left, if I remember correctly. Actually, are you gonna still go looking for lace wings or whatever?
I mean, we do have lace wings. I can go hunting them,
Well, I
but
want to do another blood moon, so I don't know if you want to do that while I'm doing blood moon or what.
yeah, I'll go hunt some lace wings while you do Blood Moon.
And now I know what I was doing partially wrong.
But yeah, no, I would totally be okay to do some Old One's Army, just because for 150 um,
Defender medals.
Defender medals, I can get me some badass gear.
Oh, and it's a full moon, so bunch of werewolves. Nope.
No
Fucking
pirate
Martian
invasion.
spaceship.
I mean,
I killed it. I didn't want to do that during a blood moon. I pussed out.
did you get your Martian car keys?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, I know we got our influx waivers, so we
Yeah.
actually don't really have a compelling reason to do Martian invasions at this point.
That is true. Totally forgot about that. And it makes it to where I don't have to worry about my Xenoblade or Xeno summons being stuck inside a house. I could just fly.
Yeah. Fishing in the rain.
I'm fishing in the rain. I'm fishing in the rain.
And what are we looking for here?
We're we're looking for a rare fish that comes out during the blood moon, and it'll drop a penguin staff, something like that. And it's supposed to be, according to one of the things I was watching, a better summon than the Xenomorph or the Xeno staff. Not better damage-wise, but better AI-wise hunting down enemies.
You know, we are looking at doing Empress of Light during the day.
Yeah. Don't know if that has to do with anything.
I mean, this summon might help with Empress of Light, but we're probably going to want to go range build, honestly.
We are going to be going range build, but it's one of those, we can still get 2 free summons out of this, or 3 if we have the right fish, but... Of course, also, I guess at the same time, we're doing almost whatever we can to maintain maximum distance. I was taking a goddamn drink.
And this is what you get for drinking while fishing, kids.
Yeah, seriously.
And we can also stand and take on Duke Fishron. But I do want to do some Empress of Light fights at night before we try and take her on during the day.
Why?
So we can get some consolation rewards. Because it's...
Thinks Ionix wants to be a pansy.
I do want to be a pansy.
Come on, man. Go for broke. Go for broke.
I feel like taking her on during the day on a For the Worthy is just a... But, and we need to get some chlorophyte, too.
Well, and that's where... But, no. I think this'll be the last, blood moon fishing we do for a second, just because... Well, I guess it could be useful. The Xeno summons seem to be doing quite well.
Yeah. Morning, Sleeping Beauty.
What do we want from Do Fixture on? Because I think the only thing really left, well,
The
there's
wings.
actually a few things. Yeah, I was gonna say, ultimately comes down to the wings.
Yeah, it's just the wings. It's really all we can get out of him.
Guess it's technically better. Why not?
Yeah, take a leak. I'll be right back.
And while we were on break, I was totally telling him, you know, we might have done better on Remnant if you didn't have to take 20 goddamn bathroom breaks. Oh, you're exaggerating. I guess to be fair, we have put in almost 40 minutes, so maybe I was being unfair.
Well, before we go off half-cocked, Um, I want to do Eternia crystals.
Well, that's where. Do you want to do Eternia crystals during the day and go mining at night, or like? Because we do need chlorophyte, and if I remember, you actually did get a fair amount of chlorophyte last time we played.
We are at 7 chlorophyte bars. And so we can get 60 bullets per bar. So we're gonna need
More.
more. Huh.
Mm.
There's just a mystic nimbus rod laying on the top of the house.
Not mine. You mind tossing at me real quick?
I want it back.
Alright. Okay, so mine's better.
I thought mystic was best for these.
Apparently demonic is the best. I want this back. But that... Oh, god damn it. That's what I had. And that's what you threw at me.
Oh. I didn't know they could crit.
But, yeah, no. I'm down for Eternia crystals. Just grabbed my 4, or the 4 that I had.
Coffee's medium for 10.
Ready when you are. Gonna stick with the tiki gear and see what happens.
Ooh, apple pie is 16. Ooh, barbecue ribs. 24 minutes.
Yeah. Have to admit, I've been treating barbecue ribs kind of like...
I'm gonna take a few seafood dinners with me. Oh, wait. Let me refresh real quick. Alright. Cocked, locked, and ready to rock.
So, you know something I still find amusing that actually irritates me at the same time?
Huh.
The amount of people who apparently have an issue with the whole John Wick using golden coins. Like, some of it seems to be, oh, well, everything gets purchased with the gold coin. But why are they using gold coins? I'm sitting there like, seriously? No one's sitting there going, well, it's a universal currency that is literally able to be transferred in any nation on the planet for almost a set value. It's like,
Yeah.
no, this doesn't make sense. Or one person, or I guess one of the popular theories, which is dumb, is it's sort of like a token for a favor or something like that. It's like, no, because that was the whole point of the second one, I believe, where John Wick to get help to get out of the whole, game or whatever. He made a deal with the son of the head of the Comoran family or whatever,
Yeah.
and so like the amount of people who have an issue with that is I'm finding it a bit insane because it makes perfect sense. Well, as far as I'm concerned, but maybe I'm just a silly Friday, and I just don't know no better.
My biggest issue with the gold coins is that is one gold coin is the smallest denomination.
Yeah. Actually,
That's
I have no idea what you mean by that. One gold coin is
one
small
gold coin
denomination.
is a penny. There's nothing smaller than one gold coin. I have
Yeah,
a
now
gold. I have a gold Kruger. That fucking thing's worth $2,500.
yeah.
That means the smallest, the least amount any service costs is $2,500. So like, getting into that club when he puts in the coin to get into the
Yeah.
club, that's $2,500 to get into that goddamn club.
Yeah. So guess what? You have to be a somewhat successful assassin to be actually able to hang with the big boys. I could totally see that as a barrier for entry.
Hey, Cowan, what is up, my man? Welcome to the stream. And Speedrun, welcome back, dude. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
As you can see, we are currently running Old One's army. I'm trying to get me some Valhalla gear. We'll probably die to Betsy, but I want some we still usually die to Betsy.
Yeah, we have some issues with her.
Yeah. I mean, it is easier because obviously we can each focus on a portal. But usually what happens is most of the bosses will come out of one portal and not the other. So one of us will have a really bad time. But it
We
sounds
didn't
like...
pizza when we should, or we pizzas when we should have French fried.
Exactly. But yeah, no, we're just trying to get ready for Empress and Pillars and Endgame and all that goodness. But thankfully we're chewing through most of this shit pretty quick.
Sorry, speedrun. Is that actually a legitimate question?
So this is a classic For the Worthy. How For the Worthy stacks up against expert mode, non For the Worthy. It's kind of hard to quantify if I'm being 100% honest with you.
Personally, I would say classic for the worthy is harder than expert norm or just regular expert mode.
Yeah. I would argue Master Mode is probably harder than Classic For the Worthy.
Yeah. Sadly enough, I think they're actually mildly comparable. I mean, I don't, because what is it? Like, For the Worthy makes it so everything has like 200 to 300% more health. And then you have the additional, bunnies explode, jars can lead to bombs. The fact that lava is now like interspersed throughout the entire map.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
no.
Bully for you, Speed.
For the Worthy is pretty fucking rough.
I mean, yeah, I highly recommend it if you hate yourself and quite possibly your extended family.
But we are
Uh,
masochists around here.
uh, but we are going for a bit of a what's the word? We're still going for what we would do normally on any game or any game of Terraria. So, going for the Empress of Light, I'm going for certain armors or items and whatnot. So we're trying to treat this as if it's a normal game, which fucking isn't.
Just a couple of bosses out of the East Gate, nothing too big deal. But yeah, anyways, Buddha's indulging me. Like I said, I want to get some Valhalla armor, um, which is arguably some of the best melee armor pre-Moon Lord.
I heard beetle armor and went, ew, that's the shit that crawls on the ground.
Beetle armor looks really good. I just think Valhalla armor is better.
Like I said, he said beetle armor, ew, that's the shit that crawls on the ground.
Beetles do crawl on the ground. That is true. So, at the moment, it's not super exciting, but once Betsy comes out, it'll be, oh, it does more than just, I mean, it does buff your sentries, but it gives you a bunch of other stuff, too. Once we're done with this, I'll show it to you. I've actually spent a few minutes researching it, just barely. But yeah, I'll go through it as soon as we're done with this Old One's army.
I mean, it does buff other things, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it does.
I think the helmet or whatever gives you like +2 sentry summons and no, I wasn't ready for Betsy.
Oh, that is not happiness. Balls. It's a real shitty time to die, Buddha.
I know. Fucking hell, I got killed by normal enemies too.
No, get away from my crystal! Get away from my crystal! Get!
Wax out, Telemanus!
Sucks balls! That was unfortunate. I thought we had that one almost.
Well, the thing is when I landed, I was thinking, you know what? I don't know how my clouds are doing. So I landed, I shot up 2 clouds over my end of the portal. And as soon as I landed and put the 2 clouds up, it was just like, oh, by the way, you're being attacked by someone. It's like, fucking what?
Alright, so the Valhalla's Knight's Greaves. 20% increased minion damage, which, isn't great. And melee critical strike chance and movement speed. That's 20% crit strike chance and movement speed. That applies to everything. Then the Knight's Breastplate, again, comes with 30% increased minion damage and massively increased life regeneration. So, life regeneration and 20% melee crit and movement speed is what you get from these two. And then you couple it with the Chlorophyte Mask, which is 16% increased melee damage and 6% increased melee critical strike chance. So that's 26% increased critical strike chance while you're using melee weapons, 20% increased speed, and 16% increased melee damage. Now, when you make the beetle armor, which is the counterpoint, you get the helmet, which is 23 defense, which is more than the Chlorophyte Mask, and it gives you 6% melee damage. And then you have Beetle Leggings, which is 18 defense and 6% increased movement and melee speed. And then you have to choose one of the Beetle Armors. And if you go with the big one, it's 32 defense and 5% melee damage and critical strike chance. If you go with the light one, it's 8% increased melee damage and critical strike chance, plus movement and melee speed. I didn't take into account the full set bonus, but I'm not 100% sure what the full set bonus gives you, but the parts by themselves, the Beetle equipment has like 6 more defense than if I get Valhalla armor and Valhalla greaves. But I should have better critical strike chance, better movement speed, and better just general melee damage. But I would have more defense and more attack speed with Beetle, but I also wouldn't have to worry about enemies are more likely to target you. Honestly, I would prefer all the enemies to target Buddha as much as possible.
But I'm just not as sexy as you. What can I say? You know, the life of an ugly chick.
Basically. A pet gato. Hey, kitty! It's a kitty. So, anyways, so that was. I'm not sure what the full set bonus is, honestly. That's. Every few seconds it will go away after you take damage. Gives 50% damage reduction. Okay. So so 45% damage reduction would probably make the difference, honestly. Man, thanks for making my decision more complicated. I thought I'd made up my mind.
Chances are, because I'm usually the one that takes the defensive look at me armor.
Yeah. Oh, 45% for a single hit. Oh. Okay. No, I think I'm okay with
God, this is what summons were supposed to be like when it's not for the worthy.
Oh man, these are big boy banners.
Yeah. Believe I have it to where we have the crystal, oh, what's it called? The eclipse.
Oh,
And I
Misk is
forget what the
just. Ooh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, okay, damn it, too late.
Definitely want a pet dragon. You want a pet dragon?
I have a pet dragon.
Well, fuck you. Oh, damn, we got a lot of shit. Why is there rope in here?
You know what we need is some rope.
I feel like something's got fucking wrong. Okay, I guess she doesn't go there. I'm okay with that. That's the worst thing about this. You start getting new shit, and it's like, oh, I don't know where to put it. Oh God, we need another box for banners.
Yep.
Why are there so many goddamn enemies in this game?
Diversity. It's their strength.
I mean, I do want them, but at the same time, I kind of want to earn them myself.
Earn what?
The Defender medals.
Oh, dude, I probably got to spare 1,000 if I go to my transfer world. Just have to find them.
That's a goat. I know the wiki says it's a dog. I know everyone says it's a dog. That's a goddamn goat. Goat.
He's special. You just nod and agree.
Fucking hate you guys.
You're adorable. Of course that's a goat. You did it with crayon. What sound does a goat make? Woof! Yes, that's exactly what congratulations. That is the sound a goat makes.
I hate you guys. Alright, it's almost 4:30. You want to do another Eternia crystal?
Sure. I'm just mining out some chlorophyte at the moment.
What? My medals. Besides, if we do one more, I should have enough medals. Because I got like 40 medals in that last one.
Yeah, same here.
I guess we need to do... Because, okay, yeah, no. If we do one more and we both get 40 more medals, that'll be enough medals for me to buy my Valhalla gear. Then we can mine all the chlorophyte. Oh, speedrun, if you want, in the About section is a link to our Discord server.
Our doorstep.
Our doorstep. If you want to sign up, you're welcome to. My work actually uses Discord, so I'm almost always on Discord. Buddha cheated the second Muramasa.
Psyonix asked.
By
He'll
going
deny it, but he asked.
But we found another Muramasa in this world later. We just expedited. And that happens sometimes where we're looking for a specific item.
We honestly expedited it. I mean, we expedited it by a couple hours, but when I went in there or back into the dungeon so I could look for the specialty chest, it was like the second gold chest I opened, if not the first. So I didn't expedite by too much, I would argue, but I did expedite.
Yeah, welcome to the server. Yeah, like I said, I'm most of the time I'm on there for work. I know we're quite a few hours ahead or behind.
Or behind, yeah.
Yeah, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, we're pretty regular. We're on there most of the time if you ever want to chat or whatever. Plus, I'm trying to build a community, as they say in the biz. God, I sound like a pedantic Tuesday when I say that.
Oh, you sound like a Twitch person?
Yeah, a Twitch person. There you go. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. I think it's cool, you know, talking with you guys and. Don't even worry about it, dude.
I mean, now I'm curious what your Discord name is, but besides, I made a name based off of a book character that I enjoyed at one point in time. Now I don't care for the book so much anymore, but still, it's a name that I have to carry on in certain areas.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've been Xionyx for 25 friggin' years, so actually probably closer to 30 years now that I think about it.
And I've been Buddha ever since I joined the military in a lot of ways. Actually, originally from Luna, he nicknamed me Pumbaa, Hakuna Matata, and all that shit.
Buddha's better, even if you do spell it wrong.
Yeah. I do it intentionally, and the intentionally is through absolute ignorance, but hey, I'll run with it. It sounds to me like it's Bood. Ah, not Bood. Ha.
Candy
No.
pooper or candy popper?
Uh-oh. I don't think we allow Mr. Poopy Buttholes into our servers.
It's pooper, so candy pooper. Now, I'm not saying that you should do this or that you have to do this, but you actually can change your name per server. I mean, nothing wrong with being candy pooper. As long as I know it's you speedrun, you know, that's all that matters. What the hell kind of bet did you lose?
Seriously. Oh, you turned off nicknames, hey, Xyonix?
Oh, did I? I didn't think I had
That's
that
what
turned
he
off.
said.
My apologies. Oh, that was not my intention. Let me make a note to myself here. Just need to make sure I keep the left mouse button clicked down.
Good old faux auto clickers.
I sure hope nothing untoward is going on my side of the world.
Nope, all the bosses are on my end. And dear God, these summons are wrecking the flyers. Now, if we weren't on For the Worthy, we would be beating Betsy every 4 seconds.
And you need to make a roll with an enabled and give it to people. Got it. Okay. Yeah, now this is the first time, obviously, I have a channel. So, this is the first time I've done a public Discord server. I'm still learning.
Special Psyonix. Mama dropped him on his head. And he wasn't so bright. Instead, he was a little bit special. I haven't listened to that
He
guy in a
even
while.
gave me a shirt that said I was special. Turns out it was a cruel joke. Apparently, when I was 11, I was a real bastard.
Unlike the fake ones.
I saw him. Time for some food and some potion. Don't want that shit to happen again.
Oh no, I got the boss. Oh, that's cheating.
Need my help?
No.
Eternia mana. So much mana. The most thrilling entertainment on Twitch right now. Voda and Zionix holding down the left mouse button. At least until Betsy comes out, then shit's gonna hit the fucking fan.
What are you talking about? I'm not holding down the left mouse button. I have a device for that.
Some sort of weight, I assume.
Yes. My life phone.
No, thank you, Speedrun. I appreciate that.
Yeah, 2 bosses on my side.
I think we might have lost our new friend.
Yeah, he wasn't here for long.
I said hi. What more can he ask from a streamer? Who can remember?
Yeah. If he
Like,
doesn't stay, he doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Like, he sent a message, like, literally, like, a couple seconds before you showed up. I said hi, and then I guess he left. Or she. Might have been a she.
Which would explain why she left.
Women can be quite fickle.
And Betsy is meow.
Recharge my buffs. Ow!
What the hell?
I'm gonna try and stay away from Betsy for a second.
I'm dead.
Oh shit, I'm down. Oh, god damn it, you're right. Vampire blades. That's why I have these fucking things.
I need to go pee anyways.
Bold.
I was gonna say, that's actually a little surprising. I figured you would have done better than I did, but...
I forgot
Yeah,
about
no,
the
you forgot
vampire
your
blades. Speedrun is 100% right on. I totally forgot about my vampire blades. That's the entire reason why I fucking have them. Is to deal with bosses. Ooh, a Thernia Lightbug banner. New banner! Hee. Yeah, let's clear some of these headstones out of here before this becomes a fucking graveyard.
Actually, mildly surprised that it's not already a graveyard, but...
There's probably a few. No, it doesn't. Um, that's just me being lazy, honestly.
What is?
Why we have duplicate banners over there? It's why.
Psyonix doesn't pay attention, so every once in a while I have to go over there, remove all the banners, see which ones we have doubles of. Seriously. And he calls me the lazy one.
I'm colorblind. I can't tell the difference between the banners.
Can you tell the difference between shapes and objects?
Sometimes.
Totally needed to buy you that shirt. Fuck the colorblind.
Alright, where the fuck is the merchant?
I don't know. Which merchant? The old guy merchant or the
No,
traveling
no,
merchant?
a merchant, a traveling merchant just showed up.
Oh, I'll check the map, dude.
I did check the map. I don't see him.
You're gonna blame this on your color blindness, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm making a refill, so I'm gonna let you stew for a little while. Let's see how quickly I can find Waldo.
Right? Speed run? Right? It's not my fault. I have bad genetics. Yeah, I don't see a traveling merchant at
I
all.
was born slow.
I don't see it. By the desert. Like, I see the regular merchant, but there's supposed to be a traveling merchant. That's alright. I'm colorblind.
Oh, I.
Oh, maybe he left. Maybe that's what I saw. Maybe
I was gonna say if there's a.
Yeah,
there's a
they
merchant,
leave
it ain't
at
here.
nighttime. God damn it. Alright.
Yeah, Riley the traveling merchant has departed.
God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna take a leak. Your primary bidder.
He's gonna
Be
blame
right
that
back.
on his color blindness too.
No, that's my dyslexia.
Let's double check real quick. Crafting. God, why is Deathweed such a pain in the ass?
Alright, I apologize for that. I had an addiction to feed and a small bladder to empty.
The Uzi actually is, well, the Uzi is situationally dependent because the great thing about the Uzi is it has penetration, So if you have hordes of enemy coming at you and you don't have anything else piercing, the Uzi is better, and it does more damage per bullet, but it fires slower. So it's very fast instead of insanely fast. So when it comes time to where we're going to be taking on um the Empress of Light, we're both going to be using Mega Shark because it's going to matter more about putting out more bullets than it's going to be, the strength of those said bullets.
Can I have
Or at least
your
that's my.
defender medals, please?
Excuse me?
May I have your defender medals?
What? I don't want Valhalla armor that you toted as a awesome, awesome armor that could totally take on everything. Besides, I got 119. You don't need 119.
I need 51.
They're right in front of you. Yeah, there you go.
That's
Good boy.
a cannon.
I'm colorblind and dyslexic. It's an object. Colorblind and dyslexic.
I fucking hate you.
I knew a guy in the military. He would blame everything on his Lyme disease. You think?
I don't want to talk to you. You won't buy
What?
my shitty equipment.
We are at 20 chlorophyte, so if we turn that into ammo, you said it's 60 per, right?
Yep. Alright, here is 60 defender medals back. I kept one, so I have an auto stack point.
Oh, that's fine. So 1 and 60, and we're gonna want at least a full stack, so 10 will give us 600.
Honestly, regular nighttime Empress, we probably don't need chlorophyte bullets.
No, but I still think we should not waste our time on nighttime Empress of Light.
Okay.
I'm for going for the gold. And I'll even be benevolent enough to say you get the first.
So chlorophyte mask is oh, there we go.
Why
So
are you even looking at chlorophyte mask, dude?
no, chlorophyte mask is what I have. It's the melee mask.
Oh.
It's the
Remember,
equipment.
we want to use hollow gear.
Yeah, no. So are you saying we're prepping to fight her now?
Not now, now. I'm just saying, because I still haven't made the bullets. I was going to be heading over to see if... Yeah, we
Yeah.
both have a chlorophyte mask. Heh. Oh, lame. I thought the ghost just got wrecked by a exploding bunny, but apparently not.
Yeah, no. So there's two prevailing melee builds. One is Beetle, and one is Chlorophyte Mask, Valhalla's Knight Breastplate, and Valhalla's Knight's Greaves. Those are the two best melee equipment builds for pre-Moon Lord. For pre-Moon Lord gear. So I wanted to get the Valhalla stuff.
Do we want to take on an alien invasion or just say we're done?
I don't think we have a compelling reason to take on an alien invasion, honestly.
I will ignore then.
Um,
Our story had to be in the stratosphere to find aliens originally.
Bonus. We probably should set up the nurse for Moon Lord. We actually don't have a Moon Lord area yet. Alright, so the Horseman's Blade, we need to do the pumpkin event to get that.
And we got a shit ton of pumpkins, so we could pretty much do that whenever.
Just get rid of that extra influx waiver. We don't need that.
Oh, no, no, no. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Fine. Buddha the pack rat.
Damn straight.
No, 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 no. Don't sell anything. Yeah, obviously we're not going to Zenith Blade pre-Moon Lord. That's not going to happen, so...
Yeah,
Saving...
well, I mean, we could if we wanted to, but we're not.
No, no. Meowmere is a Moon Lord
I'm
drop.
saying we could, but we're not going
Oh,
to.
yeah. We could cheat and get Zenith pre-Moon, yeah. But we can't legitimately... But that's one of those things. We won't cheat for... yeah, Star Wrath is also. You're right. When we do cheat, we cheat for shit that
Minor.
we can get it. It's just we don't want to farm it out right now.
No, and that's one of those things that me and Zyonix have been going back and forth on a bit is, like, how far are we really going to be going on this? Because, I mean, I don't know how well he's doing, but I'm fucking hating For the Worthy. Like, legit, straight up despising it. So, I'm of the mindset, I mean, I still want to get a Terra Prisma, but beyond that, I'm straight up, as soon as we kill the Moon Lord, we win, make a new character, go to, or go make a new character, make it on a expert, and go from there.
Yeah, no, Terraria is... I'm not gonna lie, speedrun. That's where, like, 70% of our follows have come from, is playing Terraria. No one gives a shit about Remnant, no one gives a shit about Valheim, so...
Which is sad, because both those are great games.
They really are. But...
I mean, and see, the thing that really gets me is the fact that we could be playing this and then switch to Valheim, and then people tap out, and it's like, why? It's essentially the same game in a lot of ways.
I'd be happy to do that. Honestly, like, that's one of those things, like, doing a game with viewers, or, you know, followers, like, I think that'd be awesome. It's just, we really don't have many followers, so we'd almost have to schedule something.
The problem we're gonna run into, especially with you, is the time difference.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna say, okay, we're gonna be doing a Terraria expert run, or, would, you know, fine. But then we have another guy, Zane, Cool, whatever we're supposed to be calling him.
Yeah.
And he lives in Rhode Island, which is about 3 hours ahead of us, 2 hours ahead of us. So, I mean, he'll probably be saying, yeah, no, I'm down. And it's like, well, are we going to be pushing him to stay up till about 4 o'clock in the morning while we're doing that?
Well, until he gets a PC, I don't think he can join us, honestly.
I guess that's true. Maybe
we can't, because he plays on mobile, and we can't. I don't think we can play with mobile people.
I was gonna say I don't think that cross platforms.
But yeah, no. I would be totally down to have a, you know. Yeah.
See, I think my biggest complaint, even though I'm gonna say it because I don't think he watches, is like Jordan. You know, we had like 2 weeks in a row of him playing on like Friday or whatever. Then all of a sudden he's gone for like a month, and it's like, okay, so we got characters sitting on the sidelines.
I mean, to be fair though, he does have a girlfriend. Well, and it's not just like a normal useless girlfriend. Like, she's a med student. If he plays his cards right, he can become a house husband. Like,
he's gonna go from computer programmer to house husband because of a nurse. And speaking of which,
no, doctor, fucking doctor.
Ah.
Yeah, no, she.
Medical, especially female medical personnel, are probably among the greatest cheaters. Like, they're up there with strippers.
And banned by
Legit,
Twitch.
dude. I'm not even exaggerating. That is a legit statement.
But yeah, no, yeah, she's I don't know if she's Indian. She might be Indian. Um,
Which
but
Indian? Dot on the forehead Indian or Native
yeah,
American
yeah,
Indian?
dot, not feather, dot.
Ah, got it.
So you know, I mean, generally speaking, they do very, very well.
And they are fairly family oriented, but still.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's like I totally like you know, he has a girlfriend that's you know in med school training to become a doctor. Um, Even if she just becomes like a pediatrician or one of the lame doctors, like he's not gonna have to work anymore.
If she becomes a pediatrician, he might have to still work. No, that's one of those things that I was listening to some low IQ, i.e., feminists, talking about. You know the difference between male doctors and female doctors? One's called a female, one's called a male. It's like, no. It's the fact that females become pediatricians, which is on the lower spectrums where males are more likely to become, I don't know, brain surgeons, in which case, yeah, there's a vast difference.
No, and you're right, speedrun. We can just wait to do big events until you know everyone's there. But there's also the whole idea, like you know, like with you know, certain bosses will, like the mechanical bosses, for instance. They don't give a fuck if everyone's there. Like they'll spawn regardless. And you know, I
And
mean,
beyond the 10,000 times we'll take on the eater or mechanical eater of worlds, because seriously, as soon as we found out about the Nimbus Cloud, that boss became the biggest joke on the planet.
I don't know. I don't even necessarily think I want to necessarily make that kind of restriction. Like, I feel like if we're gonna do, so and don't get me wrong, I like the idea, you know, saying that when we're done, the next world is Terraria with viewers or followers, you know, and you know, I actually really like that idea.
Yeah.
I just say we try and make it, you know, like you know, Buddha and I, we hoard shit anyways. That's also true. But I don't think you can make the restriction don't do boss fights unless everyone's there, because if you know if it becomes popular, God forbid.
Well, and that's where we'd almost have to try to set things up, like, because if we're going to be teaming up with, say, Zane, then we're going to be playing earlier. But if we do both I'm a bot and speed,
Yeah.
then I mean that could work out. That'd be a full roster.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that would mean that I mean, kind of fit into what is our 2-hour playtime with Terraria.
Well, and the thing is we're gonna be finishing up Remnant this week. Like, I have no doubt in my mind we're going to be done with Remnant on Friday. So, dedicating, you know, let's say, you know, Friday night is, we played Terraria with whoever the fuck wants to play Terraria, you know? We have an open Terraria game. And then everyone, like, you know, speedrun, you know, if you want to join, you can. If you can't join, that's fine. But we just have, like, an open Terraria game. I mean, we'll probably have to do, yeah, no, exams fuck shit up.
I can't remember if I was having the conversation while you were here. Kill Queen Slime. We've already done that like 3 times.
Yeah, she drops garbage.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Question for you, Speed. How do you prep for exams? I think I already have her hook. No, I'm using fish hook.
So our mount is we both have the flying saucer.
Yeah, we have the um alien key or whatever.
Yeah, the alien car keys.
See, I'm on the absolute do nothing path because I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll do what I can to study and understand what's going on, but 24 to 48 hours, I am straight up, nope, don't even care. Not even, I'll spend the time watching anime or something like that. That'll be more effective because it's better to be relaxed going into a test. But
Yeah.
there are other people who go for the hardcore, must study every second up to the test, which, I mean, if it works for them, I think it's a horrible idea, but if it works for them,
Yep. That is a data list and my inventory is full. But oh yes. Oh God, yes. I think I just peed a little.
fucking, what? Bitches. Well, I just picked up 151 chlorophyte though.
That's good. I just got a deadless storm bow. Yeah,
How'd
this
you
mother.
get that?
I took on a hollowed mimic and I soloed the bitch.
Oh, you lucky bastard. I always get cheated at the end of those.
Oh, what the man-eater kite. Huh, neat. I mean, we both have tsunamis, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with studying, so okay, so you can cram before a test, and that can help. Um, but you won't remember anything that you cram. But when it, where the hell did we? Oh, yeah, that's a good place for it. But the generally speaking, and this is what I subscribe to, is that keys of light. Oh, yeah, that's true. But yeah, generally speaking,
Really?
yeah, you can make mimics. You can actually force mimics to spawn.
Hmm. Did not know that.
Well, we already have a couple of magic quivers. $15 cells of light in a chest for a hollowed mimic. Alright, so I'm not sure where you get putrid scent from, but
No, I just solved that.
mm.
We now have 65 chlorophyte bars.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, we get putrid scents from corrupted mimics. Yeah, getting wrecked by fucking
So
mimics. Like, I'll
corrupted
get them
mimics.
down to like 10% health, and all of a sudden they go rampage mode, and I'm a little schoolgirl who can't run away. Sorry for the oddly specific but accurate.
Only from corrupt and not the crimson. Wow. So we can't even get this in that get that in
Uh,
this world. Okay.
that's a fucked up limitation.
Yeah. That is unfortunate. But I know there are items that are unique to the different worlds.
Well, and that's where one of the things we have a bit of a penchant for is playing that one world where,
You get both.
um, yeah, both exist
Uh,
simultaneously.
Drunk world, I believe it is.
Something like that.
And that's probably what we should do too when we do our expert
Expert
world.
world.
We do an expert drunk world, and then we open it up to everybody who wants to play.
Like I said, the big question is like, where do we draw the line on that one? Like,
What do you mean?
I mean,
I mean,
so
okay,
I'm
so
trying to think. Okay, Zane, I'm sure will want to join in. He'll be able to play for a couple hours, but that could also lead to a, hey, you mind playing a little bit earlier, so he could join in. But then
yeah,
again, when we have people like Bot and Speed over here playing earlier, it's going to lead to that issue. So like, do we do like, or say Wednesday is when we're playing with Zane, and then Friday is when we're playing with possibly Speed and Bot, or?
well,
And
so
to be fair, Zane, I believe, is now homeschooled, so it might actually be easier for him to.
you know
Uh,
the funny thing about Zane being homeschooled is he shared that meme about when you find your teacher during the purge.
nah. I didn't want to say anything on that one.
I don't know, like, and that's the thing. It's like right now we do the split with Remnant and Terraria on Wednesdays and Fridays. So maybe, um,
But we're at the point where we're going to be able to do a big shift because, I mean, unless we literally just have the worst luck in gameplay again, we should be done with Remnant. Well, I'm assuming tomorrow, actually, because of Jordan, but we actually still haven't defined that.
well, and that's just it. It's like the whole splitting the night isn't necessarily something that we need to keep doing. Like maybe we say Friday is Terraria, and we play Terraria for 5-6 hours, and you can join and leave as you see fit. I mean, doing Terraria on Friday, um, it's the end of the week for most people, and
And
you know,
my only gripe against that is, don't get me wrong, me and you both like or quite enjoyed Terraria, but it's if we're doing 10 hours or 5 hours, I think that's gonna help us burn through our uh want to play Terraria, in which case it's gonna be like, okay, yeah, no, thanks for joining. We're done with Terraria for the next couple of months. Where us breaking it down the way we have has made it to where staying on top or continuing to play Terraria has been a not a non-issue. It's just been what we've been doing.
yeah,
So that's the thing I'm a little more scared of because, like you were saying, when it comes to us gaining followers and viewers, it's while we're playing Terraria.
okay. I don't know. You have any thoughts of this speed run? If you're still here,
Yeah, we'll take input.
Mithril Anvil. Yeah.
I mean,
So
obviously you can't have input on how long we're going to be interested in playing this game for a stretch, but beyond that, yeah, no.
yeah.
Input
So
is much appreciated.
oh, absolutely. I mean, obviously we want to, you know, I mean, playing games with you guys would be great.
Yeah.
2-3 hours or less. I mean, and that's fair.
Yeah, and that's ultimately what we've been doing is like we do 2 to 3 hours of say Remnant, then we do 2 to 3 hours of Terraria, and that's a night. And I actually think that is the most appropriate split, as it were.
But we do have Thursdays where we've been playing, 5 hours of
Yeah, but
Valheim.
Thursday has been like personal pleasure type things. Like we want to play Valheim, we want to play Civilization 5, and to be fair, both of those games have not exactly done well when it comes to viewers. Now, they have their spikes where they do fucking psychotically awesome.
No, and you're right about that. Valheim does not do especially well. People don't want to watch us play Valheim, and I agree with that.
But we want to play Valheim so they can pound sand. I mean, watch us, we enjoy, but pound sand.
I don't want to watch this game. This is boring. How about you lick me?
Ultimately. So, and that's where, like, I was thinking one of our shifts is going to be some, like, Monster Hunter World. It's like, do we replace Terraria with that? Or not Terraria, do we replace Remnant with that? Or do we replace Valheim with that? Do we do It Takes Two instead of Valheim? Or do we do It Takes Two instead of Remnant? Like, there is a bunch of flex in there that we need to try to define, or
Yeah,
well, we need to
no,
decide.
and that's what I was thinking. Speedrun is like Wednesdays was one game, Thursday was one game, another game, and Friday was another game. But we usually play for 4 or 5 hours for each of those nights. Um, so, but that would be 4 or 5 hours of Terraria on one night, 4 or 5 hours on Remnant another night, and then 4 or 5 hours on Valheim another night. Just for example. And not everyone wants to watch everything we like to play.
Yeah.
Which is a fact we've become acutely aware of recently.
And that's part of the reason why we try to make things like when our defined days, the days that we have listed on our schedule, Wednesday and Friday. Those are days that are okay. These are games that we believe, to a certain extent, the masses will enjoy, and we're doing as best as we can to guarantee that we're gonna do them every week. Where Thursday is like personal guilty pleasure day, and why the fuck wouldn't we be streaming our personal pleasure days? And that's where things like Civilization 5 kicked in.
And speedrun's onto something here.
I mean,
So,
we sort of been doing that. It's just,
well, except for Thursdays. Thursdays have been block days.
but
So
that's what I was saying is we have Wednesday and Fridays. Those are the days that I think we're trying to sort of advertise. Come watch us. Here's some games that you might enjoy. Where Thursday is like, you know what? We want to play Civilization 5. We want to play Valheim. We want to play X. And I'm honestly, that's where I'm a little torn on whether we put It Takes Two or we put Monster Hunter World on Thursday, because
okay.
those are just games we want to play.
Well, okay. So that's what we've been doing. So maybe let's rethink this. So, okay, you have game A, game B, and game C. Let's assume we're working with 3 games that we're playing right now.
Did
We
you
play.
take all the Chlorify bars?
Yeah, I basically turned it all into chlorophyte bullets. They're in webs. I have 99 chlorophyte, 99 ichor right now.
I think I just threw you another 10 Chlorify bars.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on making more chlorophyte bullets. That's a bunch of fucking bullets for right now. But anyway, so what I was thinking, and maybe this is a better approach. Plus, it'll make shorter YouTube videos, which I think will help. I think when people go and they see our 5 hour Valheim videos, they go, "Fuck that." But
Yeah,
maybe
you need
like,
to earn that shit, which I
yeah,
completely understand and
which
agree
is
with.
why our YouTube is tanking like a fucking fat man on a seesaw. Um, but so you have 3 games, and we'll call it Game A, Game B, and Game C. Um, on Wednesday we do A and B. On Thursday we do B and C, and then on Friday we do A and C. That way, all 3 games get approximately equal play time, and um, they're spread out over the 3 days that we usually stream.
Well, see, the only problem I have with that is like, let's take Remnant. Any game, but Remnant's what's on my mind right now. Every once in a while, we hit a goddamn a vibe. We're just trucking and we're kicking ass and taking names. And if we're in kicking ass and taking names, then why would we be like, okay, we need to stop now? Don't get me wrong, we usually do cut it around 2 hours, but oddly enough, around 2 hour mark, we are
Uh,
hitting a point where whatever vibe we may or may not have had is gone.
well, and the thing is like with Remnant, I think the longest we ever went with Remnant was 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it was usually at the 3 hour mark where we were like, okay, we're done with this, we're ready to switch games. Now, I'm not saying we say 2 hours is this game and then we have to switch. Obviously, we're gaming for about 5 hours on Wednesday, 5 hours on Thursday, and about 5 hours on Friday.
No.
So we have between 2 and 3 hours is one game, and then we switch. So we have that hour leeway, and then each game has a night where it leads. Where on Wednesday we lead with game one, on Thursday we lead with game two, and then on Friday we lead with game three. But it's the second game, so let me. So that would be 3-1. So Friday, so Wednesday would be 1-2, Thursday would be 2-3, Friday would be 3-1. That way, each game would have a day where it leads, and then each game would have a day where it concludes, where it would have the start of the night and then the end of the night, and it would be shifted over the course of the 3 days. And maybe that would work.
Yeah, no, that could work. But then it comes down to pretty much the question I was asking earlier, which is we still need to try to define what our next 3 games are. Because, I mean, we're sticking with Terraria. Obviously, that's been our best viewer grab.
Thanks, Speedrun. I appreciate it. So, Speedrun, let me ask you
Just
something.
because he's the host doesn't mean he's smart. I'm just going to say that right now. But
Speedrun, have you ever heard of the game Monster Hunter World? Just out of curiosity. Since we're kind of in a esoteric mood at the moment.
if I remember, I tried to ask Zane or Bot about that, but they never fucking responded.
Classic Zane. Classic Bot. I mean, we can do, if you want to get some Valheim shit, or Valhalla shit, we can do some, the crystal things while we talk about this. Since we really don't need to think until Betsy comes out.
I'm going to be switching out of my Tiki build, go for a melee build.
Yeah. So, I think that would be a good, so like, and that was one of those things is we were talking about you do something for a month, see how it works, and then see if you need to change it or not. And
Yeah.
that was one of the strategies we were talking about. And we've been doing our current strategy for almost 2 months now.
Well, our original was a bit of a test because we were trying to figure out about the whole viewership aspect, because every once in a while when we were doing something, what was it, like Civ 5 or something like that, it would get more views, so we were switching the
Well, and Civ 5 was really a funny one. Like
Oh yeah, that was
we,
straight up
we,
statistics didn't matter.
like we would have one video where we'd get 7 views, and then like the next video would have 50 views.
Yeah.
It was
And to be
bonkers.
fair, Civ 5 still I think has our
Our highest and lowest view count.
yeah. But and that's where I get a little torn yet again, because it's like, you know, I still think we need to do something that's like alternating high intensity game, say like Remnant, with a not so high intensity game like Terraria. I mean, stuff happens, but it's still, I would argue the intensity level is still lower.
See, for me, when I look at, and I'm a whore for this, and I fully admit that I am a whore, is I look at how many people are watching a given game on Twitch versus how many people are streaming a given game.
And that's not a bad idea.
You know, and there's things like, and like don't get me wrong, we both love Attack on Titan too. It's a great game.
Yeah.
There's 3 people streaming it. There's 5 people watching it. Like it's a fucking dead end. You know. But Monster Hunter World was it was something like 15 people or 20 people streaming and like 700 people watching. So
Well,
like that was a good ratio, you know.
And that's part of the reason why I'm looking at, say, the whole Thursday idea, where it's like, you know what? Hopefully people will watch. Hopefully somebody like, you know, I'm about Speed and Zane will watch, and then maybe they'll tell their friends, hey, you know what? These guys are interesting. They're funny. They're cool. They're taco burrito. It doesn't really matter. But then, because that's the big thing, is best advertisement is word of mouth.
Yeah.
So they get intrigued. They tell some other people they know are in real life or in Twitch, hey, you know what? These guys are sort of interesting. They're not the best players. And honestly, I think that's where we should have a smidge of a niche, where it's like, we're not sitting here doing godlike things. We're just doing player things that every once in a while it's going to be godlike. Other times it's going to be like, yeah, no, I probably would have made that mistake too.
But honestly, thinking about our next games, what I'm really kind of leaning towards right now is Monster Hunter World, It Takes Two, and then keeping with Terraria. Oh, I would love to play Sea of Thieves. Or Sea of Thieves. I think it's, I don't think it is something me and Buddha can just play. I think we would need more people to play,
Well, and that's the other thing, is there are games where it's like, you know what? Like, doesn't Valheim go up to like 8
Oh,
people?
Valheim goes up to 8, yeah.
And that's where that would be a, oh yeah, let's bring in some fucking fans.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Sea of Thieves would be cool. I've been interested in Sea of Thieves. I think that would be a lot of fun. And you know,
Honestly,
and there's probably merit to that idea. You know, playing games that, you know, that people could just kind of like drop in and then drop out. And you could do that with Monster Hunter World, where you know you make the game not necessarily public, but you put the game inside Twitch chat so people can get
they can join in, and
so they can
you
join
can
in.
go to like and the thing with like some like Monster Hunter World is you join in for a map or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine, because your equipment is your equipment. Where when it comes down to something like Valheim, the silver is communal, and
Well, if it's in a communal box.
Like
Right now in Valheim, we could bring in
to the side that me and you control.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
like,
the thing
okay,
is
I want to make a silver sword. Okay, who are you? What have you done? Type of thing.
And yeah, that's just it. Is all our shit is protected by that crystal. And okay. I mean, I guess that's cool. I mean, killing randoms is all well and good. For me, I would, if I was gonna play with people, I would like to play with people that, you know, I would like to play with you.
Yeah,
You
we're
know.
more PvE than PvP. Every
You know.
once in a while I get a PvP-ish, but it's a very minor thing on my end. It's more of a, okay, it's there, and I'll do it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now I think about it. Speed, you were the one I was talking about Log Horizon with about, right?
Log Horizon?
Yeah, it's an anime.
Hmm.
You're not sure. Ah, I can't say anything beyond that. Okay, it wasn't you. Okay, my apologies then. Well, the only other person that really joined in was Bot. I figured it was you, though.
Well, Bot's FNAF, and he likes anime, so.
Well, I was gonna say, because it wasn't Zane.
No, Zane's not anime, and not a big anime fan.
Are you an anime fan, Speed, or am I just being stupid at this point?
It's okay to tell him cartoons are for girls.
I'm a little white girl. Oh, okay. And I won't continue on that vein.
I keep my penis to myself.
Honestly, I think you've watched the wrong animes, but you know what? You can't explain or alter taste. It is what it is. But to be fair, and Xionix is a perfect example of this. Just tell your history about steak.
So, steak and hamburgers specifically. When I was growing up, my stepdad, he was like super worried about like salmonella and shit. So whenever he'd cook hamburgers or steak, he would burn the fuck out of it. Like, I'm not even talking about well done. I'm talking about fucking charcoal. He would burn the shit out of that steak or hamburger. Like, it was chewy. It was fucking chewy. And I thought steak was gross because I didn't like shoe leather. Turns out my stepdad just was really shitty at cooking steak and hamburger. Betty! Refreshing buffs. I really like Attack on Titan.
Well, the two that comes to mind is Attack on Titan, and the second is an anime called Overlord, and that's part of the reason why I was bringing up were you the person I was talking about Log of Horizon? Fucking bitch asshole. That's why I was bringing up the were you the person I was talking about with Log Horizon, because
Balls.
Log Horizon, well, it doesn't matter what it is, but Overlord is awesome anime because you have an overpowered character but he's in a world that he doesn't know or understand. So he's playing cautiously because he doesn't know if he's the strongest motherfucker out there or if he's just, the next random scrub that might get, torn down in an instant. So he's doing what he can to survive. And it does great in a lot of ways. But like I said, if you're not into anime, I'm not going to try to push it. I would actually tell you the same thing I tell Psyonix, because he's not big into anime either, is it take something like, well, if you're willing to write this down, One Punch Man, Overlord, and Attack on Titan. Those are 3 action animes. Watch the first 5 episodes of any of them, all 3 of them, whatever. And after 5 episodes, you're going to know. And actually, I'm going to throw in a 4th one in there. Watch Berserk. Actually, there's a Berserk, or 3 Berserk movies, and those are better and worse in a certain amount of ways, but that you have to actually
You're
know
just
about
muddying the
lore to
waters
make
there, Buddha. You're muddying the waters. Berserk is not a strong example, depending on which version they choose.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
I mean, they're both action movies. I think I would recommend the movies first. So there's 3 and they're an hour and a half a piece, I believe. But yeah, if I had to put my stuff on the line, god damn it! Now I want to put in Black Lagoon, but he's 14 years old. He might be too young for that.
All right, Attack on Titan, Overlord, and what was the other one?
One Punch.
One Punch. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, this is the first time you've mentioned One Punch, I think.
I mentioned it earlier.
Just stay away from Naruto.
Come on, everybody loves Naruto. It's just
No,
800
no.
episodes of filler.
Naruto is a crime against humanity.
It should have ultimately ended at the Pain Saga. That's the problem. Is when your climax is about 300 episodes prior to the ending of the series. That's a bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Of course, the Pain Saga ends horribly too. God damn, it ends horribly.
Vampire bullets. Oh, you mean Terraria should have vampire bullets? Okay.
Oh god, if it had vampire bullets.
Oh yeah, no, that would be great.
I mean, I half nutted myself when I learned about Ichor bullets.
I mean, I don't think they need to be post Moon Lord, but making I mean, you know, make it a difficult recipe. I think that'd be good. Like a reason to farm Crimson or Corrupted Chests or whatever. Or Crimson or Corrupted Mimics. Like, you could add it to those pretty easily, and it wouldn't... I don't think it would break the game at all. Oh!
Well, the big problem of making things post Moon Lord is, I mean, me and Psyonix have done a fair amount of farming post Moon Lord, but it's one of those things that actually always pisses me off about games where it's like, oh, you want the best stuff? Well, wait until you beat the game, in which case it only matters like in the most minuscule way possible. It's like,
Yeah.
why am I putting my effort into this?
Yeah, it is kind of frustrating. Something like the Zenith Blade, I think, yeah, you should have to beat the Moon Lord and be able to consistently beat the Moon Lord to get something that fucking powerful. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. Um, all right. I pulled 3 lace wings tonight, so that's good.
Well, let's do one more uh Eternia crystal. And then when it's daytime, because I still argue we should do it during daytime, we take on Empress of Light.
All right, I need to take a leak. I'll be right back.
Of course you do. Yeah, that's where I always get torn. Like I was saying earlier, like, what do you do for post boss items, difficulty, and stuff like that? Yeah, fuck berries.
It's almost morning time.
So just wait until we take on the Empress then?
Yeah.
Right? That means we want to shift to. So where do we actually want to take her ass on then? Oh, we have to do it in
Hollow.
Hollow, yeah. So we're gonna have to do it to the far left area. I'm assuming you already have 2 stacks of chlorophyte equipped.
We know. Unfortunately, we know.
Yeah, we know quite well. Actually, wait a minute. I don't need some of these potions. Oh, that's a little sad. Was hoping that we had a few double cods or whatever. But if we're doing that, I need to switch to my hollow armor.
Naturally.
Oh, that's right. Hollow armor gives you 1 free death. It's the ninja gear that gives you the speed.
Yep.
So, I got plus 16% critical chance strike. I got plus... Oh, and I want to equip the Mega Shark.
Absolutely, you want to equip the Mega Shark.
Mega Shark, Mega Shark.
You go out on a limb and say this is almost certainly a fucking terrible idea.
This is for the worthy. Of course, it's a terrible idea.
Everything about this is a terrible idea.
Enjoy the game. Hate this fucking. Whoa, that's. You're not in Hollow, are you?
Mm-hmm. Hollow starts after that particular.
Ready.
Alright.
What are you taking?
Swiftness and rage potion. Swing your sword for killing this fucker.
I captured it. Actually, yeah. Ready?
Throw it. Swing your sword.
Captured it. Yeah, swing.
She's awake!
No! I fucking ran into it. Ghost Onyx, I believe in you.
That's about what I expected.
How many wings do we have?
Like 8.
Okay.
9 maybe.
Do not take a swiftness potion. That's not a bad idea. If we have more of them. Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna work.
I think we might need infinite flight to do this.
How do we get infinite flight prior to her?
We fight her at night on expert mode.
No, well, but we can. We have to equip it on expert mode too, I believe.
I don't think the mount's fast enough, speedrun.
Yeah, it's too slow. You sure?
I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Well, I wasn't able to find a swiftness potion, so. Okay, give me a sec. You got a mimic too. I'm gonna make a refill. But yeah, no, I was still too close to her, and she did her spiky summoning thing.
burning daylight, Buddha. Come on.
Okay. Wait, what? Why do you have 3 images and I don't?
Are you fully equipped hollow?
Yeah. Ancient hollow, ancient hollow, ancient hollow. I mean, my helmet is the range damage, but
Mine is range as well.
your triple thing is gone.
Alright. Swing your sword at the butterfly. I guess we can.
You have to left click it close to you. Yeah, there you go.
Wish!
No, I quick dodge thing. Hey, look, there was a unicorn.
I think we need to do that up in the atmosphere. Yeah. We need room to move around.
Do we have enough of a sky bridge over that way?
No, there is no sky bridge. That's the point. We want to be able to move up and down as we see fit. Yeah, we should be able to leave the hollow once it's summoned.
I'll leave it to you. It's 11 o'clock.
We can try her one more time. Alright. Whew. Here we go. I mean, obviously I gotta get that. Alright.
Ready?
Ready?
Right. Fucking hell. How I survived that, I'll never know.
Oh, that was a
Quick!
fucking.
Hey, quick! Ah.
I don't think that mount's fast enough.
I don't use the mount, dude.
All right. Well, I need to work tomorrow, so I'm afraid I need to call it because I'm a bitch. It seems like it can be done with a mount. Um,
Well, if you use the mount, you can't use um, the benefit of the master ninja gear.
and that's also true.
That's about everything. Yeah, no, that's a tough nut, right? Yeah.
All right. Good night, speedrun. Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna try and finish off Valheim tomorrow.
Hold
So,
up. Jordan, dude.
oh, that's right.
So are we gonna be doing Remnant Terraria tomorrow? Well, tomorrow will be Terraria Remnant, I
I
guess, but
mean, fuck, maybe we could play some Diggy Diggy Hole tomorrow. Maybe. Honestly, going back to the Terraria game, I feel like it's kind of dumb.
it
But
is dumb, but I'm assuming he wanted to play Terraria, not
I think
you
he just
wanted to
wants to
game.
play. I think honestly, we could probably play some Deep Rock Galactic. That might be fun. We haven't played Deep Rock Galactic in months. Maybe we should do
Yeah.
that.
And that would be another one to throw in there just as a random, because that was what our biggest issue is. Like, we enjoy the game, but it's just not something we're
You
gonna be
can't
doing
play it
for an
all
entire night.
night long. Yeah.
So I guess, I mean, I still have it downloaded, so that wouldn't be too bad of a thing. You talk to him tomorrow and see what he's looking into.
Yeah. No, honestly, I kind of want to play some Deep Rock Galactic. There's a new update out. I don't know how expensive it is, but
Well, the way it's kind of looked though was it was DLC expansion, not
it was free
gamer.
DLC.
Was it?
Yeah, it's free DLC. Deep Rock Galactic had released free DLC.
But yeah, no, it wouldn't be bad. Obviously, we'd run into some issues of, it's been months. We
Remembering
have
how
to
to
remember,
play.
yeah. And that's the other thing is Jordan only plays a certain amount of times, so it's like,
Yeah, he's a couple hour time limit there, and then afterwards we could switch over to Valheim and try and find Yagluth. But anyways, we will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing a triple stream, starting at about 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow, and
I don't know if Mountain Standard Time even registers with speed or bot.
UTC -7.
Okay, that's universal.
Sounds good, speedrun. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, no, join when you can, as long as you can. We appreciate it. Have a good night. Good luck with your testy things.
Don't squeeze your testes too much. Testes don't like to be
them.
squeezed.
You need to relax and you need to enjoy, and then you just do. That's the secret to just about everything in life. As long as you have a goal, you have to have a goal.
Science exam. Have fun, man. Good luck.
H2O.
Godspeed.
H. Hydrogen 2, oxygen 1. There you go.
But hydrogen 2, oxygen
finished.
2 will kill you. It will kill everything.
If you drink it, I guess it would.
All right. We're done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow playing mystery game and then probably Valheim.
Goodbye, good night, and thank you.
Thanks for watching, dude. Good night.